Hey, what's up everyone? Tedric85 here, and today I'm going to be making another viewer level episode of Super Mario Maker, featuring 3 more levels, so without further ado, let's do this! Yeah, I'm going to try to do at least once every weekend, even though I'm taking a bit of a hiatus from Super Mario Maker for a while. I do want to do this like every Sunday at least, show at least a few levels from people that leave level codes in my comments and that, just to show them off a little bit. And I really do appreciate the amount of work that people put in the levels that they submit to me, so, and I think they're pretty cool. I gotta be honest with you, there's only one level out of these 3 that were actually submitted to me, and that is the one I'm gonna be playing here, which is Thelostsubrosian's level, which is ESS Falk the Red Coins. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But yeah, and then the other 2, which I'll explain later why I picked them for this episode, but as you can see from this level, the object here is to collect 8 red coins. And I love how this level is set up. It's almost set up like the final level of Bowser's Castle a little bit, where you, instead of having to pick just 2 doors in order to reach Bowser, you need to get all 8. And each room has their own particular challenge too. Well, the first coin wasn't really much of a challenge at all. Just gotta avoid the fire bars here. You see the giant thwomps down there, that's for later. I really didn't care about taking damage here as long as I got the red coin rather. And I like how you can go up here just to see what's ahead. As you can see, there's a door here and I got the red coin. But this level, you can say all you want about Thelostsubrosian levels in general, let alone this one, but at least this level is fair. I mean, it can be challenging, but it's definitely a fair level, and I think it's a pretty awesome level. And I'm especially thankful for him to putting a checkpoint, which, like I said, you really don't see a whole lot of people use checkpoints, especially levels like this, where you have to go through like mini-room challenges, because most creators expect you to get everything in one shot without using a checkpoint. But I do like where at least they give you a breather by giving you a checkpoint here. And the great thing is with the checkpoint, if you get killed here, at least you'll have the first 4 red coins with you. That way you just have to do rooms 5 through 8 again. This room kind of reminds me of the last level I played of Thelostsubrosians. And know that Buzzy Beetle is not supposed to be here. That happened after the Magic Koopa used a spell on one of the ice blocks. So that was one more obstacle I had to worry about. And that was stupid on my part. I should have just spun jump on one of the ice blocks and then took out the dry bones that way. As you can see, I just need one more. And I thought I could run underneath here. As you can see right here, there's just not enough room between myself and the thwomps in order to get through this successfully, and needless to say, I was not happy, and I gotta be honest with you, I was contemplating doing this again after coming so close and not getting that key, but I decided to persevere. I mean, I like the level a lot, and believe me, if I didn't like this level, I wouldn't even be attempting this again. But like I said before, at least Thelostsubrosian gives a checkpoint here. That way if you do screw up like I did, then at least you won't have to backtrack real far or even have to start the level all over again. This room could be a bit tricky due to the ice blocks, but it really shouldn't be too bad. At least I didn't think it was too bad. Of course, make sure whenever you go back down not to land on any of the spikes. gotta take care of business here. As you can see there's no Buzzy Beetle this time, and that's like I said before. I think it appeared because of the dry bones making it materialize from his spell. That red coin isn't as tough to get as what you would think just by looking at it. And I got kind of stupid here. You know, instead of trying to run through here, I probably could have just spun jump on top of the swamps just to get to the other side. That probably would have worked much better. As you can see here, here's another checkpoint. Which, not only do you get one, but you get two. Kinda wish there would have been fire flowers there, but it doesn't really matter because we're at the end. I mean, you probably could argue why there even was that second checkpoint to begin with, but, you know, anything could happen, especially with that Bowser fight, so I do think that second checkpoint was necessary. And I love the GG at the end there. I think that's a pretty cool touch. But yeah, once again, a very awesome level by Thelostsubrosian. He never fails to really impress me with the amount of work and the amount of awesomeness he puts in his levels, because his levels are really, really good. And if you guys haven't played any of his levels out, you're really missing out, especially if you want a challenging level. He certainly does bring challenging levels, but like I said before, I think he makes fair levels, and that's all that matters to me. Now here's a Dimitri level. I know I played one of his levels before, which I apologize for not starring it. See, he had submitted a level code to me, but it showed up a 404 error, so I decided to look through one of his levels, through his bookmark page rather, and I decided to look at this level. And I really underestimated just how hard this level is, despite it having a 7% clear rate, which, to be honest with you, I think is kind of surprising and has a 7% clear rate. Like, I know what I need to do here, but it's just a matter of doing it. I just really have to slightly touch that jump button. But unfortunately, it's a skill that I just do not have. As you can see here, I just keep on dying. Yeah, no matter how much I practiced there, I just could not get the hang of that jump. So what I did after a while was just looked ahead to see what was happening, and as you can see there, I really couldn't make it all that far without the red coins, I don't think, so I felt bad for just playing it and quitting it like I did here, but I actually like the level itself. I like the design of it, it's just I just don't have that skill set. And yes, Dimitri, I did remember to star your course, so... But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that, just in case you wanted to play that one. And this last level I wanted to show off is an Enzo level, and honestly, he did not submit this level to me, but I actually saw this level being played on Nintendo Addict Stream. It looked pretty awesome, so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna feature it on my video, even though it wasn't submitted like I just said, but I really like the look of this level. And it looked like a pretty fast level, but then again, Nintendo Addict played it, and those of you that know who Nintendo Addict is, he's probably the best Mario Maker player I've seen on YouTube, bar none. I mean, the guy's skills are excellent. And you haven't watched any of his streams yet, you really are missing out, especially if you love someone that does an awesome job playing Super Mario Maker, so... But yeah, as you can see here, there's not a whole lot of room to mess around with here, so you really have to make sure that you time your jumps well and watch out for the enemies here. As you can probably see, I already died once because I bonked into the ice blocks, but to be honest with you, I really don't see this level being spammy in terms of enemies. I think the enemy placement and the amount of enemies here are pretty fair. It's just a big challenge here, it's just, it gives you almost like a claustrophobic feel about it because you really don't have a whole lot of room to maneuver anywhere. The one thing I do kind of have to criticize this level about though is there are hidden conveyor belts, which I really don't think are necessary. I mean, I do understand why, because it does add a little bit of a challenge to it, rather, but I don't know, maybe I'm just being nitpicky, but I mean, it's not that it ruins the level by any means, it's just, I'm just kind of curious why that choice was made, but like I said, it doesn't decrease the quality of this level, because I saw this on stream, and I thought, oh, this is a pretty cool level, and I thought to myself, you know what, I've played a few of Enzo's levels as it is, and I really enjoyed each and every one of them, so I'm gonna play this one too. And as you see there, once again, I did not pay attention to the ice blocks, which I really don't know why. I'm not sure if it's just me or if there's something hidden that I just didn't see later on, but for me, this is one of those levels that I've played, one of the few levels I've played, where it almost hurts you to get the checkpoints. And what I mean by that is, as you can see, whenever I respawned from the checkpoint, I didn't get the fire flower. And I think I had a better chance beating this level with a fire flower than I did with the mushroom. But then again, you could have got that Koopa shell there and just got the piranha plants, which I did not think about, but I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit harsh about that too. Maybe it's not so bad if you get the checkpoint, but again, I really didn't use my head here. I didn't watch out for the low ice block ceilings, and I did not watch for anything else I could use besides a fire flower, like for instance that Koopa shell that was up ahead. But yeah, I really don't have a whole lot to gripe about in this level at all. I mean, it's an Enzo level. Like I said, I enjoy all of his levels, so that was just a really stupid jump on my part. And I think there was another section with a conveyor belt there that was hidden. And yeah, I could have done it with a checkpoint if I would have made it to the Koopa, but I just decided I would have had better luck just to get the fire flower. So I just decided to start this level all over again. But yeah, when I saw Nintendo Addict stream this, he got this done on the first try, and he liked it because of how traditional it kind of looks. And I have to agree with him there, because this does look like a traditional Mario World level. Except there's a bit more detail here than what you would on Mario World. Like, needless to say, Mario World didn't have the bony, semi-solid platforms and all that, and it certainly did not have rocky wrenches. As you can see there's that checkpoint already. And I was trying real hard not to screw up there, which, if I got stuck there and got hit by a wrench, I would not have been too happy. The thing I found about this level is to just take your time, don't try to rush through it. Which I should say, Nintendo Addict just blazed through this level, made it look like nothing, but yeah, needless to say, I don't have the skill set that most people have in this game. And it was at that point where I really started to panic, like, oh crap, I missed my fire flower there. But luckily I realized to take the Koopa shell with me and just to get rid of these two piranha plants here. And that's kind of like the boss of this level, and as you can see here, here's already the gate, which is the end of the level, obviously, but yeah, that was a very, very fun level, and I think it was one of those that I made look a lot harder than what it actually was. But like I said many times before, the quality of this level is top-notch. I mean, I'm serious. If you guys haven't played an Enzo level, I feel bad because, like with Thelostsubrosian and Dimitri levels, they provide a nice challenge, and I don't think they're really too hair-pullingly difficult, and I certainly do not think that they're unfair. So, once again, 3 awesome levels to display here, and yeah, I just can't wait to do another one of these viewer level episodes, so thank you guys so much for watching this. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll be seeing you guys again next time.